And at the moment, we're in Poland taking part in the Girls into Global Science STEM conference. So we brought 8 UK students this week. We've had a really diverse group. We've got a lot of different religious and cultural backgrounds. We've got 4 boys and 4 girls, all ages 14 to 15, and all very enthusiastic about science, but also about working with other people. So we've had a team looking at water filters using banana skins. We've had a team looking at using drone technology to fly water bottles across canyons. And we've had a team looking at the idea of a zip wire to use gravity to assist in transporting water again across canyons.
The project we together as teachers and a small group of students, 15 years old, we have teaching them STEM for the past months, for a couple of months, and they were involved in actually creating teaching material and student material in order for more students to get involved in STEM teaching, getting to know STEM careers, and generally what STEM is all about. By doing that, they were also exposed to global goals. We chose as a school Zero Hunger, which is number 2 global goal. And that created a lot of awareness about what generally the global goals are, and specifically about how to combat zero hunger by doing some experiments and thinking about it, discussing it.
It's been a real joy to see the pupils work, the progress they are doing, and speaking with youth from other countries. And they really, before we left, they were anxious about their language skills, but they see they're really good at English, and now they dare to talk to everyone.
So one of the days here in Poland was spent in Warsaw, and we went to the library with the rooftop gardens, and the students were thinking about sustainability and how to think about those global issues that we face today in society. So we had a bit of a workshop in the library gardens, and we all had an opportunity to speak to other students from Sweden or Cyprus or Poland, and to talk about how their cities are sustainable at the moment and how they could perhaps improve it. But it was really great to discuss what's currently sustainable in their cities, bouncing ideas off each other.
Our students here in Warsaw had the chance to expose in new technologies. They met new national collaborations among them, and they've built really good friendships among them. Yeah.
I believe that Polish students have benefited from this project in many ways. They have learned new digital skills, such as creating widget and animation. One of our students so interested in animations that he would sit all day and think of new ideas.
I think the ebooks are a really interesting concept. I hadn't really looked at ebooks before I came to DeFerra School and spoke to Greg about the ebooks, or observed the students creating these ebooks, and how easy it is actually once you have the know-how to pull it all together and make a really great resource.
Then after the workshop with Julie on the pictures from around the world, they talked about orättvisa, injustice in the world. It's different opportunities to make a living. It's very easy to look how we have it in Sweden, and we have it quite well. And it was hard for them to understand that not everyone has it like that.
No.
And I think there's been opportunities where the students have been working on their storyboards, and they've had opportunity to swap and look at other countries' storyboards and share ideas. And I think yesterday the 2 stars, a wish and a still was a great idea, because the Cypriots came in to the UK students, and they gave them a couple of ideas that they hadn't even thought about that they can incorporate in their book.
We noticed that through these workshops, especially getting students together working from different backgrounds and different national groups and so on, even when language is sometimes an issue, they find a way to express themselves by socializing and discussing at the same time the common goal, which is STEM careers, STEM teaching, global goals. And nevertheless, was a really nice interactive workshop that they really enjoyed, and they definitely express their sadness that it's ending.
So one of the things that our group of students have been very passionate about is the idea of gender issues. Half the group is girls, and actually more of the wider group that couldn't come is girls than boys. So they've been particularly driven, I think, by looking at the issues lots of women face with water transport around the planet, and they've been very passionate about this.
They've also gained quite many technical skills and computer skills in terms of
Yes.
handling various production apps and
Movies,
techniques,
animations,
movies, the ebook, obviously.
yes, and widgets. And as a science, as a subject, they feel much more secure in the subject science, with physics in particular. And
Them realize that everything is possible with STEM lessons, STEM careers, and doesn't matter gender issues or anything like that. As long as you have the willingness and the knowledge how you can really work and achieve those goals. Well, that was great benefit, I believe, from for our students as well.
so they really enjoy this.
Yeah.
They stay here, and they've done got a lot of experience in a lot of different areas. It's been great.